Hey guys, I'm your host Ranugai1345 and today welcome back to another episode of Manga Review, a show where I talk about all these amazing manga. Now I've covered a lot of stuff till now on the show and I decided let's give it a name. But today let's talk about a manga that has been dropped as a surprise by a very famous author. And in case you haven't guessed from the title or the thumbnail, we are going to be talking about Choujin X. Now, if you don't know, Choujin X is a series written by Suishida Sensei, the same author who did one of the most popular manga series ever, which is Tokyo Ghoul. And he dropped this series as a surprise in Shonen Jump. So when it came out, I was like, hey, I don't know what this series is, but the name rings a bell. So I did some research and I found out it was the same dude who did Tokyo Ghoul. Now, moving on, let's talk about some things that very intrigued me. So first of all, the art style. I know I talk about a lot of art if it's a manga, but the thing is, the art is beautiful. Of course, Suishida Sensei, he's a veteran in the manga scene, and of course, you expect his art to be really good. And it's not like he doesn't deliver; he delivers it at all costs. I mean, this just looks beautiful. His two-page spreads they're phenomenal. But moving on to the story, the thing is, Choujin X is jam-packed with elements and I absolutely love it. There's so much going on at the same time and it really takes a little bit of time to, after the chapter, after you're reading it, take some time to understand what went on inside Suishida's mind when he was writing this, and the characters, they're very well written. They have their own insecurities, and even though it's a very short series up till now, it's only 3 or 4 chapters, what's been released till now at least. For this, it's pretty good. So, Chojin basically means superhuman. So there's a drug going around that makes you into a Chojin. So this guy, he bullies the main character and his friend, and after all that happens, this guy, he gets his arms broken. And this leads to him getting the drug. He comes back for revenge. And these guys, the main characters, they're just normal humans, they're normal teenagers, and they get whooped, absolutely whooped, like no chance of winning, because this guy, he can extend his neck, he has all these powers, and then after all this happens, the main character's friend, he stumbles upon a syringe of the Chojin drug, and his friend, the MC, he takes the drug and injects it into himself. This is so bloody crazy. And these guys, they inject each other, they point the injections at each other, and they're like, look, let's inject each other and no regrets, okay? So these guys, they inject each other and they absolutely destroy this bully who seems like he's absolutely unkillable. And the main character, Tokyo, he becomes into this vulture human hybrid. And this guy is so cool. He punches this bully into the moon, and the art represented here, absolutely beautiful, phenomenal to say the least. And yeah, that's basically how chapter 1 ends, and then it's revealed that Tokyo Kurohara, the main character, is a bestial Chojin. Oh my god, then it skips to the title Choujin X. This has to be one of the best first chapters I've ever read. It's 68 pages. I mean, it could have done with the one more page, if you know what I'm talking about. But this first chapter, it was so solid. I really was intrigued to read. Look, man, I need that next chapter. When is it going to come out? I just want it right now. Just read this series. It's solid. It has a great build-up, great characters, great art, and it's written by a veteran in the manga industry as well. So that's a big plus. That's it for today's video, guys. Stay home, stay safe, and remember, go beyond plus ultra.